Hey, it's Skinny Pelembe, and this is how I made Oh Silly George. This one just started. It was the beat just. So it kind of goes up and down. All that is kind of ends up being with more Roman soldiers marching, that kind of thing. Yeah. And then probably not even with a proper drum stick. I don't really know what I'm doing with this kind of thing, but there's a song by Akira called I Don't Belong to Anyone. And everything just sounds like it's played on, like, it just sounds like people are just hitting shit, and it sounds good, and I like that kind of thing. I've got to like that kind of thing because I can't do it properly. So I made that loop and then gave it to Malcolm Cato, who is a fucking drummer. He's a fucking drummer. He just drummed on it for ages, for like 20 minutes, and just gave me all this stuff to kind of chop up. It's like he's just going, and then he'll do a fill, take that little fill and kind of move it here and that, and kind of just replay everything he's doing in a bit of a jankier way. You know, when Malcolm's drumming, is like you can hear like the ring off of one snare as it goes over the next bit, but you kind of don't want that. You want it to just like cut dead and kind of, so rather than just him doing his amazing drumming, you kind of like. I'm really slow at coming up with songs, so I've had this for years. I like having one string drone open all the time, because that's kind of, it just fills out a chord and it's less fingers to use. It's a bit lazy, but. And then it's a bit like Baltimore by Nina Simone. Oh, Baltimore, ain't it hard? Oh, Baltimore. And my mum used to call my dad Silly George, so it just sounds a bit kind of wistful, and it just made me think of Oh, Silly George. So there's kind of compilations of stuff like there's like 60s Chinese film soundtracks and stuff where they have really fast riffs and like something like. So that's kind of. It's just some like shitty Behringer distortion pedals, and just play it an octave up and an octave down, and then pitch it all down, and it just and every time you and then you just replay each note. So rather than, and you can hear notes ringing over the top of it, just kind of thing. Yeah, there's like Bollywood and like Chinese, like they just on the soundtracks. There's always like, it just sounds like there's always someone shouting in the background. There's usually like a woman who's like shouting at somebody in the background. So I thought I'd try and like do that myself, which that's just me going, hey,